Hi, senior guard Mary Louise Dixon after an 85-61 win over St. Michael's. Kind of an ugly first half. You guys, not a lot went right. You guys had a 3-point lead at halftime, but I'm sure you guys weren't happy with the way you were playing. And then the second half, you guys really came out and showed it.
Yeah, there were a lot of motivations to make us play better in the second half. One, we lost by on the buzzer against St. Mike's when we played there, and we watched it in film, watched them score on the buzzer, and that really motivated us to play and dig down. And we were all upset at ourselves at halftime that we really needed to contain penetration and stop the big girls inside from offensive rebounding. So we did that really well in the second half.
You guys shot almost 60% in the second half. Is it just a matter of just kind of settling and playing the way you guys know you're capable of playing, or was there an adjustment that you guys had to make?
Yeah, it's really easy to play well at home, and there were so many people there today that supported us, and I can't thank them enough. That really made us, like, at halftime we talked about how we really want to show that Stonehill pride that we have on the floor, and we really did that in the second half.
After you kind of get through the first couple of weeks of the season, once January rolls around, the games really go. I mean, you guys only really played these guys a month ago. So much has changed with you guys. You're playing so much better now. Just talk about how the team's developed over the last month, and you guys are really starting to string some wins together now.
Yep, we're obviously a veteran team, and we didn't used to play like that at away games, and we realized that's one change we really need to make. We need to prepare like it's a home game and play just like we play to our home fans, and we're really trying to make that fix, and we've seemed to be doing that really well lately.
Well, you're going to go on the road here again now for 2 games this week. Just talk about, is it just a mentality of preparing the same, or what is it that you guys need to work on the road to play like you do at home?
Yeah, like I said, it's easy to play well at home, but we want to secure our spot up top in the league, and we're there right now, and we just want to keep fighting. We got about a month left in the regular season, a couple weeks left, and we really just want to set a high standard for us in going into postseason.
Talk about yourself with 21 points. Just do you really kind of take it on yourself when things are really kind of stalling offensively to push things and kind of set the tone a little bit?
Yep. My coaches always tell me to read the defense, and today they were going under all screens, so I knew my shot was going to be open instead of driving. And the post really did a good job of rolling, and our inside game was really good today. Tori did a great job.
Yeah, talk about Tori some more maybe. She's player of the week a couple of times, really developed and making herself one of the premier players in the league, and especially inside. Talk about her development and how she's helping you guys.
Yeah, I think the biggest change she's made is confidence. Like, now during games when she gets in there, she just demands the ball. She knows she's going to make something happen. I think that's amazing. That's the biggest change that she's made from last year, is we know she's such a valuable player to us, and she knows it too now, which is awesome.
Well, now, so talk about what it's like when you guys really get clicking offensively. I mean, it's pretty fun to watch you guys pushing the ball up, inside out, anything's going in. So what's that like for you guys to play that way and when it's really going well?
Yeah, definitely. Today we talked about pregame talk. We just said that we need to have fun and go out there, smile, celebrate the good plays, and when we do that, things usually go well for us, and we did a pretty good job of that.
All right, well, good luck with a couple of road games this week, and see you in a week and a half.
Thank you.
All right, here with head coach Tricia Brown after 85-61 win over St. Michael's. Ugly first half. You guys came out with a 3-point lead, but certainly things kind of were sticky. But so you guys came out obviously in the second half and just really took control.
Yeah, definitely the tale of 2 halves for sure, and we did some nice things in the second half. The first half, really, we played pretty tentative, and I thought St. Mike's did a great job as far as taking away some of the stuff that we've been getting good looks in the paint, and they made Tori work hard for the catches. We didn't shoot the ball very well in the first half, and then you could see we got a little tentative, and we just weren't moving the ball well side to side. Defensively, I thought obviously they played well in the first half. They were shooting the ball very, very well, so we had to make some adjustments there in the second half. But clearly, we made some better adjustments, and very happy with the second half.
What was the message at halftime? You guys shot almost 60% and really started clicking. What was the message, and how did they execute that?
Yeah, well, obviously, number 20 had hurt us quite a bit. She had 18 points in the first half, so we really talked about making some adjustments on her, not really coming off her on the perimeter, which we had been doing in the first half as far as collapsing down. Their post players had hurt us in the first game up there. They're big physical post players. They get positioned, so we had to make some adjustments there, and I thought we made her work much harder for her shots. And then on the offensive end, it was just really getting more of an attack mentality. I thought we pushed the ball a little better. I thought we went side to side. We had some great turndowns, extra passes that got us, I thought, better looks in the second half. And I think really the biggest difference for us was the loose balls. You know, we came up with some really good loose balls. We rebounded the ball much better, stronger. You know, we weren't just settling for getting a hand on the ball, and I think that made the difference for us.
Obviously ML 21 points, 8 rebounds, just
Yeah.
her seniority out there and
Exactly.
running things. How key was that?
As we've said for 4 years, she makes us go, but she really had a lot of poise in the second half, and we talked about that after the game, that being the difference. You could see that we were a more veteran team, and we weren't, we made those adjustments and really we're much more poised on both ends, and she certainly is a huge factor there, and she's always going to make big plays, and I thought in the second half, she knocked some great shots down for us, but it was within the offense for us. We were really going side to side and got her some better looks in the second half, which helped.
The games, as you know, after the new year, really they come quick, and
Yeah.
only really a month ago you guys played these guys the last time, and I know you'd say you weren't playing necessarily your best basketball at the time. What's changed in the month, and you guys really starting to string some wins together now?
Yeah, I think, a couple things. One, having Asia Ewing back really helps us, and her presence as a senior and a great leader on the floor. That's helped us quite a bit with our post play, and I think offensively we're definitely moving the ball better and understanding what we talk about as far as good shots and better shots and getting those better looks, and Tori's been playing great for us on the offensive end. And then defensively, I think we've had much better efforts, especially the other night up at Merrimack, a team that scores a lot of points and moves the ball well. They make you work hard. They're screening action, and I thought we got a lot of confidence the other night because we played well defensively. And tonight, I think we brought that to the second half, which that we have to have that going into the stretch.
Yeah, I thought the defense was really what almost helped spark you guys. You held them to like less 5 or less points for that huge run to start the second half.
Exactly.
Got that breathing room.
It did, and our defense was creating good offensive opportunities for us because we were, going after that loose ball or getting good rebounded outlets so we could push the ball better than we did in the first half. And again, St. Mike's did a good job. They slowed us down, and they were, controlling the tempo a little bit more than we had hoped in the first half, and I think that changed in the second.
Players really starting to come along the last couple of weeks is Paige Marshall. I think she was 11 points again tonight.
Yeah.
Scoring's come out, getting in double figures more often, but certainly she doesn't have to necessarily, but,
Right.
Talk about how she's developed and really becoming a key player for you guys now.
She is a key for us. She has been playing with so much confidence lately, and with Kelly Martin out right now, Paige has had to step up, and she's playing some backup point for us, and she's doing such a great job. She's just really developing into a great floor leader when she's running the point. But she's a kid that plays the game at both ends. She's playing hard. She makes hustle plays for us. Offensively, she's shooting the ball better. She's making good decisions in the offensive end. She's got an ability to take it to the rim, which you've seen that happen more often now. And again, I think that's just her confidence. She's always been a great defender for us. So, we're putting her on some pretty tough matchups, and she's really getting the job done on that end.
ML talked about another thing you guys have really focused on lately, and you're going to head on the road here again for 2 more games this week, playing better on the road. I think your last 3 losses are actually on the road, but you certainly have made that a focus. And what's that all about for these guys, and how have you guys worked on that a little bit?
Yeah, the first part was talking about it. It was disappointing that we had lost those 3 games on the road, and it really is about consistent preparation. And we're a veteran team, and this team should understand that, but we hadn't been preparing well. Just mentally getting on a bus and being able to step off a bus and making that gym, your home court, because how we play at home. We're comfortable. We love this environment. A lot of it is mental. A lot of it is stepping into an opponent's gym and having that same comfort level and confidence as you go. But it takes preparation. It's also about, how you're preparing the night before the game and what you put in your body on the bus ride, and how are you fueling and stepping off and ready to play. And so we've talked a lot about that, and I think kids have made good changes. You know, we had a great win up at St. Rose, and then again at Merrimack the other night. So those two, you know, I think we've made good changes, and that gives us a lot of confidence on the road.
All right, Coach, well, good luck at Assumption and then Southern New Hampshire, and we'll see you back home next week.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay.